Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Inside the Museum. My name is Maria and I'm an anthropologist and an educator at HistoryMiami Museum. And today I'm taking on another role as a chef. Now, I am not a professional, but I do enjoy the culinary arts. Today we're going to be making key lime pie, but before we put on our toque, which is our chef's hat, let's learn a little bit more about the famous key lime pie. The Florida Keys is known for its famous key lime pie, a traditional dessert with a simple recipe. The most famous of its kind is Aunt Sally's key lime pie. The origin of Aunt Sally's key lime pie begins in the Curry Mansion. William Curry stored the famous pies in his kitchen. During this time, cooks who worked for white families were black Bahamians who came to the U.S. for work opportunities. Aunt Sally could have been a Bahamian woman. Others believe that the origin of the key lime pie comes from within the Curry family. A skilled family member created the delicious recipe. As of today, we are not certain, but we can confirm that the pie is delicious. It is also a theory that key lime pie was an adaptation of a local fisherman's recipe back in the day. Sponge fishermen stored their food on their boats and included primarily canned milk, limes, and eggs. Then you would take the custard and spread it on a piece of bread. You may be asking yourself, where do key limes come from? They actually are native to Malaysia and arrived in the archipelago probably during the Spanish colonization. Unfortunately, key lime trees were wiped out by a hurricane that devastated the island in 1926. After that, locals planted Persian limes instead, and most key lime pies contain Persian limes rather than key limes. After everything I told you, it may seem that the key lime pie originated here in South Florida. Well, there is actually a debate around that topic. Many believe this dessert is from New York City. There is evidence of the creation of key lime pie in the Borden Test Kitchen in New York in 1931, and the earliest pie recipe in the Monroe County Library is from 1949, published by the Key West Women's Club. What do you think? Where does this delicious dessert originate from? While you think about those questions, let's make some pie. Hello everyone, I will be using the recipe that you see on the screen, and I would like to point out that this was a trial and error for me. So first, you're going to need 4 eggs, a couple of limes, sweetened condensed milk, I use this brand, cream of tartar, pie crust, you can make your own but I bought mine at the store, sugar, food coloring, a mixer. You can use an electric mixer like I did, or if you don't have one, you can use a whisk, a lemon squeezer, measuring tools, a bowl, I use 2, a can opener, and 2 little bowls to separate your eggs. So that is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to separate our eggs, so 4 yolks and 4 whites. So we're going to mix our yolks and we're going to add our lemon juice. Remember, all of the measurements are in the picture that I showed. And now we're going to add our sweetened condensed milk. And make sure you scrape all of the sides down. I mean, this is liquid gold, so make sure you get everything. And after you do that, just go ahead and mix until it's all well combined. At this point, if you would like to add some food coloring, go ahead and do so. I decided to do it because I thought it was fun and mix that up as well. You're going to set your bowl aside and you're going to bring in your pie crust and you're going to fill your pie crust. And again, you can use a tool here like I did to scrape down the sides, or you can just simply use a spoon. I made sure I got absolutely everything because it just at the time it just looks so delicious. I'm gonna set my pie aside, and I'm gonna bring another bowl with my egg whites and sugar with cream of tartar, just the measurements that showed in the picture in the beginning. And I'm gonna mix all of that up until it forms soft peaks, just like that. I was very proud of myself. This was the first time I made this type of meringue, and I thought it came out great. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my meringue, and I am going to put it on top of my pie, and I decided to use all of it. Again, I am so proud of myself. I did this on the first try and just dump it all on top. And at this point, you can take some creative liberties. I decided just to cover my entire pie in meringue, as you can see, and I just dabbed it on top to form little peaks, so when we put it in the oven, it'll get golden brown on top and just make it a little bit nicer presentation. And this is my final product. I put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, and I let it cool completely. This was already the next day, and as you can see, it's, if I do say so myself, it's beautiful. I was very proud of what I had accomplished. I hope you all try to make this pie, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!